Hello, welcome back to Still in Canada. This is the channel about my journey of starting from absolutely no knowledge of distilling or any of the process, right up to the point where I learned how to build my own still, how to fabricate pieces, some of the decisions I've made, right up to the point of becoming a legal micro distiller. So, come along with me on this journey and we'll have some fun and share some information on the way. This is also a channel where your input is highly respected and highly regarded. It's I'm learning. I'm new. I'm not hiding any of that. This is all new to me. And a lot of people who are going to be watching this, you're new as well. Some of you are well seasoned and understand. So those who, even a newbie, please, fill in some comments. Leave some replies of what you think or any of that. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe. Today, we got some feet. So we're going to run over what I did, how I welded it, and all that. Here's the bottom of the keg with all 4 legs on it. Now keep in mind, I've never welded stainless steel before, and it's been a lot of years since I've even touched a welder. So this is definitely a learning. I got a couple of not too bad looking ones, and I still have a bit of a gap in there I'm gonna have to fill. It's gonna make it a little more difficult, but I've also got a butt ugly one too. So yeah, there's definitely some learning involved, and that's why I'm starting on these legs first. Because when I get up to those ferrules, I definitely don't want to be getting quality like that. So I'll keep on going and I'll get these legs on hopefully tonight. Well, once again, it's been over 6 years since I've touched a welder at all. And I've never welded stainless steel before, so in that, that's why I did the feet first, is to learn the settings, learn the speed, and try and get a feel for doing the stainless steel with my TIG welder. I use stainless steel rod, 316 rod, which will do both 316 and 304. It's good for both. And I've seen a whole lot worse. What I used to do a whole lot better, well, at least on straight steel anyways. So we can see where, there's the first round was on that side, and the second round was on this side. So, I mean, there was some improvement. I'll give myself that anyways. But at least I feel confident enough now that I can actually, cut holes into the keg. And I'm all right with that. So, there's a spot there that needs to be fixed. But, strength. It has good penetration. I'm happy with that. So I have enough strength there. So I think next will be the drain valve. Once again, it's another hidden piece. It's a circular piece. And, if I have to build up several layers on it, well, so be it. That's fine. It's a hidden ugly, so I'm okay with that. And I'll try and get in place for doing some really pretty welds when I get to the ferrules. Marking the feet out isn't really all that hard. It's get a really good flat surface, which is what I got here on the table. Take a Sharpie, figure what you want for height, and you can either make a block or there are other tools. I just use what's really kind of handy. And I set this. Now once again, when you're going to do this, make sure that leg's on the ground and just roll it around, and that'll give you your equal. Do it in the same spot. So actually I rotated the keg around. I did it in the same spot for each one. And I made sure I held down the top here to ensure that it was on the even footing. So theoretically, all the legs should be equal after they're cut. That'll be my next step. And I'll come back right after I get that done. Alright, so the feet have been trimmed now. And all I did is I used my grinder primarily. I used a cutoff wheel to cut the majority. I smoothed it out a bit. I also used a belt sander just to make sure I leveled the whole thing right around. But that's looking really good. Doesn't shake. More than the table does. And what I'm going to do is I've got a thick piece of steel out of the hanger. I'm going to grab that because I know that's dead flat. Or I could even use actually the tabletop for the table saw. And then what I'll do is I'll check the level for the column. Make sure I don't have to do any more fine tuning on the legs. Other than that, I'm quite happy with how that's setting. Well, that's the keg on feet. So, wow, what a great journey this is so far, and we're still in the very early stages. This is, the keg's on its feet. It looks fantastic. I'm happy with this. It's good, it's solid. The only movement on this is the table, so I'm very happy with that. I still gotta throw a bit of a column on here, just double check, make sure that it is square to the ground, and all that'll be fine. But man, it is rock solid now, and I couldn't be happier. So that's the first step to welding. Once again, it's been an experience, but definitely a learning experience. I did a lot of video watching on YouTube just to have a look at how to weld stainless steel and what some of the processes were. And I learned pretty quick on some of the settings I needed for the TIG welder. So thanks for joining along, and keep on following me. If you like this, hit the like. If you really like it, hit the subscribe. I'd love for you to keep continuing your journey with me. And you can learn from me, and I could definitely learn from you. So some comments are wonderful. Once again, thanks for coming, and we'll